What's up guys, just Ingame here. Today I'm bringing you a little video about the little test maps in the test queue, and I will be making this kind of videos. I have liked them, I have really liked them. You can tell me if you do also like them. And well, what are these videos about? I'll be talking about some maps that will be in the test queue. I'll be talking about like general stuff, is it big, is it small, and stuff like that. And also I will be talking about like which champions do I think that they will have some nice advantage in these maps, and also which champions do I think that they will have a really fucking bad time in this map. And lastly, we will be talking about like getting a little bit creative and talking about what like aspects of the game lore can we find in this map. Let's say that I found in the last map, I don't know if I will which video I will upload first, but well, let's organize the little playlist from now. I'll be talking first about forward, and you can see that I talked about how Fernando might be related to this map, but then I will be talking about in this map, well, I will be talking about how maybe Maldamba and also Tyra might be related to this map. So let's start out with the general stuff, okay guys? First of all, general aspects about the map. You can see that there's a lot of nature, there's a lot of green, there's a lot of like nature around, and also not speaking about nature and stuff like that, you can see that it has a lot of open areas. This will like give a really nice advantage to some characters. I will be talking about them later on, because Jesus, I have seen some really nice kills with this on this map with this type of characters. Well, with this time not, but this characters that I will be talking about. Other thing about this map is the fact that it's a really small map. It's a really small map. You just see how fast I can get to the spawn point from my enemies. So yeah, it's a really small map. I like that since you will have some advantages also with other type of characters, and you'll see. I'll be talking about that. And also, it has a lot of rooms that you can get into. It has a lot of like walls and little corners, and you'll see why I mention it. It has a lot of those structures that obstruct some objectives, or well, not objectives, but skills from some champions that will be a big pain in the ass to a lot of people in the game. I think, well, in the game not, but a lot of users from Ruckus and also Bomb King. But yeah, like in a really big nutshell, this map has a lot of places that you can flank from. It is really small, so it gives you the advantage of flanking really easily, and also has a lot of open areas that a Torvald or a Makoa or a Bomb King will be able to exploit, kinda. Now that we have mentioned champion, let's talk about which champions do I think that they will have a great advantage, or which ones do I think that they will have a big disadvantage in this map. First of all, let's talk about good things. Now, Bomb King and also, how is she called? Tyra, Bomb King and Tyra, Torvald and Makoa. The first two, why? Well, it's really obvious. These little corners and closed spaces will be really great to drop this kind of bomb, the fire bomb from Tyra. It will be really amazing to throw it, since, well, you will be able to cut a lot of people with it. The same with Bomb King, but it's a double-edged sword, right? Because you might be able to, yeah, whatever, I can get my my bombing here in the point, and I can get my fire bomb, but people will just be able to do this following thing. Counter. Yeah, so it's a double-edged sword, having this really restricted areas, but at the same time having the like walls in those restricted areas, like open walls in a way. Now the last two, Makoa and Torvald, why do I think that they will have, and also Bomb King, I almost forgot Bomb King, why do I think that they will have some great advantage in this map? Well, first of all, it's the fact that it's open. The map is open, right? And if it's an open map, you will be able to push your enemies really easily. Let's say, just look, all this right corner, it's open. All the right like field or the right areas from the map are open, so you will be able to push people in various occasions. So yeah, that's a really great thing for those two characters. Now, who do I think that will have a shitty time in this map? I'm more than certain, I'm really sure that Kinessa is gonna have a bad time in this map. I mean, the distance in between like the points and all this stuff, and just look how I get really fast into the back line. I think that it will trouble Kinessa a lot, since you will be able to get into the back line really easily, and that means that you will be able to pick up Kinessa in a really easy way, and you will be always on top of Kinessa. Just look, it's such a small map that I can actually get to her really fucking easily, really fucking fast, and kill her, right? So that's one of the like things that I see that will have a lot of trouble with that kind of characters. Also, other character that I think that will have some big ass trouble in this map is Ruckus and also Victor. Why? Because let's say that Ruckus uses his ult, you only do this, you get behind a wall, and also the same thing will happen with Skye. So Ruckus, Victor, Skye, those characters that need an open space to actually get their targets, they will have a hard time. Let's say that Ruckus, you will be able to counter him just by getting behind a wall, and there's a lot of walls in this map. Also the same with Skye, and also with Victor. If Victor doesn't have a line of sight on you, well, he won't be able to do much. And to finish the video up, let's talk about the theory that I have behind the lore of this map. Now, you do know that there are 3 like temple or jungle theme maps. There's Jaguar Falls, we have also Serpent Beach, and also we have the other one that's being made, Fragile or Fragile Redo, right? So I guess that I would take like the characters who have like this feeling of hunter, or well, like putting them in a fucking forest and seeing if they actually matched. And the characters that I thought that they would really match are Makoa, Maldamba, and Tyra. So the thing here is that there are 3 maps and there are 3 characters. So who knows if maybe they belong to 3 different factions. Let's say that Maldamba will belong to this witch doctor faction that like has their base on Serpent Beach, because I mean Maldamba, Snake, Serpent Beach, right? Also, Makoa might have to do something in between Fragile, because it has to do with amphibians, and he's a turtle, I know, or turtles, are they amphibians? Yeah, they are amphibians. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that maybe has to do with he has to do with this faction of talking animals and stuff like that, like protectors of the forest and stuff like that. And we have Jaguar Falls and we have Tyra. A Jaguar is a hunter, right? And Tyra is a hunter. So that's the thing that I'm like managing to put together, that I think that maybe this 3 islands, or well, this Temple Isle, if I'm not wrong, the three maps belong to like a total island. Maybe these 3 temples are the 3 bases of an actual faction. So who knows, maybe those 3 factions are in a war, or maybe Makoa's and Tyra's faction are allies and they're trying to like defeat Maldamba's faction, right? So that's the kind of thing that I'm coming up with this map, that I think that if it's that, Jesus fucking Christ, I will be so happy and it will be so amazing. But anyways guys, that's about it for this video. Maybe, oh by the way, tomorrow they will be uploading patch 45 and there are 3 new maps, so just be expecting those little 3 videos, because I find like it's real enjoyable to make these short videos. I mean, I have uploaded one of like 8 minutes, but it's really cool making short but interesting videos. So this is just like a comment. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed the information. I see you guys later and have a great time.